can you give me one reason why elective abortions are morally wrong?
Well, you're killing a human life.
You're ending a human life. But I don't think that ending a human life alone is like a sufficient principle to justify moral wrongness. I mean, sometimes we end human lives in self-defense. That's not wrong. Sometimes we end human lives when we pull the plug on a brain dead patient, albeit that is reliant upon life support to live in a hospital. That's not wrong. So just saying that it's wrong because it's merely ending a human life is insufficient.
I mean, I wouldn't say so, because, like, a fetus doesn't have, like...
So do you think that ending a human life is always wrong?
Yeah.
So then self-defense is wrong?
Okay, but self-defense is justified.
So then
Abortion isn't.
so then all that you're saying is that ending a human life is not always wrong. Sometimes it's justified. So why is it specifically unjust in the context of an abortion?
Why wouldn't it be?
Why would it not be wrong? Well, so that's not a sufficient like response. Okay, I just want to let you know you can't just say it's wrong unless you prove it's not wrong. Okay, like this is like me saying that skipping rocks on a lake is wrong. Lilac, can you prove it's not wrong?
No.
So therefore it is wrong. See how we don't, that's obviously not good logic. But I can demonstrate that it's not wrong. So I think that elective abortions prior to 20 weeks are not wrong because they don't cause any harm. Okay? The reason why I don't think that abortions cause any harm is because I don't attribute any value to the life of a fetus. I don't attribute any value to the life of a fetus because they do not have the ability to deploy first-person subjective experiences. Why don't they have the ability to deploy first-person subjective experiences, may you ask? Well, because the doctors say so. At the end of the day, I'm not a neurobiologist, but the current medical consensus is that the ability to deploy any level of sentience would arise in human lives at around 20 through 24 weeks with the thymocortical connections. So prior to that point, because they don't have the thymocortical connections, they likely don't have the ability to deploy sentience either, meaning I don't attribute them moral value.